Good afternoon and welcome to another shed video, and this is going to be an update. So it's about 16 months since I built this shed, and it's already been through a winter, so I'm just going to show you, give you an update, what's worked, what hasn't worked, and maybe what I could have done better. So without further ado, let's get to it. So one thing which is obviously changing, this is not my doing, is gates being put in, which will be handy for when I'm doing car repair videos. I don't have to trail my tools through the house. I can just get them out of the shed and go around side the house to wherever I'm working. So back to the shed itself. Now this solar panel, I think it's worked out quite well. It's basically not moved at all since I put it up there. And, it's been through some weather over the last 16 months. And the wiring, I did actually tidy it up a bit. So what I've done is I've done a loop, so any water that goes on the cable runs down, just drips down at the bottom, and it doesn't get inside the shed. Secured with the clips and a cable tie. So let's move on inside. So I'll just put the light on. There we go. That's worked out quite well as a light. Now again, there's not much new here. I've accumulated a few more stuff, and some of it not mine. So there's really nothing much new in here, shed wise. Obviously more stickers, which reminds me, it's time for sticker section. So in this sticker section, it's Johnny 5. It was caravan I worked on recently, so did a sticker swap while I were there. So I'll get the camera set up somewhere suitable and we can get the sticker put on. So what I shall do, I'll put him in the corner next to Kevin, just my everyday Solars and Top Conquer. All fantastic people. And let's have a look. I should be able to slide it right in the corner. It's Kevin and lovely everyday Solars. So with that, that's the end of the sticker section. Back to the video. So a couple of things that sort of became apparent, and especially this time of year. I'm shooting this in November 2021, which is about 16 months after I built the shed. Was it's getting colder and I don't have a suitable source of heat, which also brings me on to my power. So I've got my solar charge controller, which distributes the electric, distributes it to the lighting, and then to charging me leisure battery. That's my leisure battery there. But this inverter only a cheapo eBay job, so I wasn't expecting great things of it, and it's done okay. But really, to power stuff like you know, my drill press and other stuff, maybe if I needed heat, I'll probably need something a bit better than that, probably at least 3 kilowatts. But that's where things get expensive. And also, I don't know if you can tell from me here, might be a bit hard to tell. Oh, sorry about the mess. I've got various BMW parts. Some of these are on eBay, but that's not the subject of this video, and I really need to do sure that's a blower motor scrapped out. And those are parts of XC90's parking brake. Again, it's all subject to other stuff. But I noticed when I built this table, it's okay, but because that drill press is really heavy, it's actually bowed it down. It's only MDF about a centimetre thick, if that. I don't know how thick MDF is off the top of my head. You can find me calipers or tape measure. We'll go with tape measure. Let's see how thick this MDF is. It's only about, yeah, it's about 10mm thick, so it's not bad either. You can't put big heavy weights on it, but maybe that's something I might have done a bit differently, or probably reinforced it a bit better underneath, because we only put there just a couple of beams across, and it's bowed down under here. So yeah, that's something that I probably would have done differently. But I might look at getting a better inverter in the future, but that's not really a now. Did quite well with the toolbox, but this particular shelf, unfortunately, is just sagging a little. In fact, I've had my socket set fall off and it went all over, and still a few sockets missing. So maybe might have done the shelf a bit different. I mean, this shelf here is all right, and that one's fine. So I'll up my cans of lubricant and spray. But generally, I think it's worked out quite well. I mean, I'm not getting any serious watering. I mean, there you can see where it's sort of leached in. But that's just the nature of this construction. Never going to be 100% watertight. I've actually got the gap there, which is probably beneficial really with ventilation. But I definitely did the right thing by insulating and boarding it out. The ceiling itself, it doesn't appear to be actually leaking. So, although I think it might just be, these beams might be sagging a little, but it'll be fine. It's wood moves. My window, not sure what I'd have done differently with that. I'll maybe put a blind or a curtain down. But apart from that, and going back to my tool chest, I've got my little table. That's worked out quite well. I've used this what's the board stuff? I don't know whether it was from the roof or what I used for the floor. The OSB board. Yeah, I think it was OSB board I'd used for that. So I'm pleased with it. Yeah, quite pleased with it. It's holding up quite well. Obviously things I might have done a little bit differently, but generally I think it's worked out quite well. So what I'll do is I'll end the video here. It's a short one, but it's just a basic revisit. 16 months on, it's holding up. So I hope you enjoyed this one. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.